I want to take this opportunity to thank you for entrusting us with your investment. You are the reason Dazon and thousands of other individuals in Racine County are receiving the support they need. Your donation is literally feeding families, teaching children to read, helping single moms obtain livable wages, and so much more. You embody what it means to live united. United Way of Racine County has been in existence for almost 100 years. We are unlike any other nonprofit. We pull back the layers of our community's greatest needs and identify solutions through collaborative efforts. Over the years, we have transitioned to a heavy focus on impact and measurements, resulting in a reputation for high accountability. When you invest in us, you can be assured your donation is being used for quality programs in your own backyard.
Both my parents were drug addicts. Shortly after I graduated from high school, I found out that I was pregnant and gave birth to a 9-pound, 14-ounce son that I am very proud of. It was basically my goal to be a mentor, not only a mom to my son. I just knew that I was determined to make sure that I provided my son with the things that I did not receive in life. You know, being a teen parent, out on my own, trying to go to school and take care of Dazon and trying to work was a struggle. Tried to live in a decent neighborhood to where Dazon would not get caught up, you know, in the streets, which kind of led me to the YLA program. Went to the Y and asked questions, and I had met Mr. Q, and from that point on, Dazon was in the program. Every day after school, they would pick him up, help him with his homework. They would be that figure, that father figure. The men that were in the program, they really played a big role in my son's life. I was really thankful. I am so sorry.
So joining the YLA was like a brotherhood, or had additional young people that I could relate to, conversate with, and it's just a sense of community almost.
We have a motto, a pledge, and a creed that our kids live by. As you once were, we are now. As you are now, we someday will be. I'll never give less than my God-given best. As I reach for the stars, I believe I can be anything I choose because I believe in me. Mediocrity is not acceptable. Failure is not an option. High expectations are the norm. Academic achievement is the key to success. We will serve our community, so we're qualified to lead. We're willing to work hard to pay the price for success, and we'll also accept that we'll give nothing less than our God-given best. Those three things that we teach our kids to recite, to live, to stand on, to make that a part of our everyday existence is really what YLA stands for.
Dazon and I met probably 10 plus years ago for the first time. I was on the United Way board at the time. I just moved to town and asked if I could like to get to know some of the partner providers. Went over to Wadowitz School and saw the process in action with then Dazon as a coach mentoring these young grade schoolers, and it was quite impressive. The young man had things quite in control, I can say.
Being a part of the YLA program and volunteering, I was able to earn a scholarship to Carthage College. While at Carthage, learned about another opportunity where you would get a bachelor's in physics and a bachelor's in mechanical engineering from UW-Madison. It's a great experience at both colleges, and just very blessed to have had that opportunity.
The funding that we receive from the United Way, it helps that leader, it helps that future doctor, lawyer, understand the concept of becoming a leader. If it were not for the United Way, there would be no YLA program.
Dazon's been a good example for us and for me personally on what we can do, not only with our supporting with money, but supporting through volunteerism. So it's not just a matter of getting money and distributing that money. It's like, is there a plan? Do you have measurables? How can we assure that we know that we're verifying these results? That measured discipline approach, again, brings a lot of trust to United Way. People can feel very comfortable that they can put their philanthropic investments to work.
It took most definitely a community. It took a whole village to raise my son. United Way they just don't understand how much they've done for me, not only for me, but for my son, and then the investment that they've put into my son is in turn investment for the community.
I'm a perfect example of what an outcome is when you invest in the community. Born and raised in Racine, Wisconsin. Went to high school here, went to college locally here in Wisconsin. Now I'm here working. That investment, this is the outcome.
If you're telling yourself your donation doesn't matter, it does. On average, our funding requests add up to more than 6 times the amount we have to invest in programs. Did you know that if you donated just $52, you would provide 100 free meals for low-income families? Or with $250, you would provide 109 books to Racine County kids. Your donation makes a difference. The more you give, the more we can invest, the more we can create change together.